Hi, it's Lisa again, and I'm back. I want to first say Happy New Year. We have made it to 2015, and I hope that this year will be a successful year for everybody. I already said I'm naming it and claiming it that 2015 is going to be the best year. I set my goals. I came up with my theme for the year, and I am already set to take off and make the most of this new year. I'm going to talk about that later on in the video, but first I'm just checking back in. I made a last purchase of 2014. I decided in the new year that I was going to take a break from unnecessary shopping, like stuff I really truly don't need, and I'm working to rebuild my financial status. It's not a bad status, it's just I'm trying to recruit funds and rebuild my savings, because moving out, I don't think I was prepared for all the different things I encountered from living in this new place. So I thought I was prepared financially, but I got an awakening. Since I don't have to move in this new year, and I bought furniture and things are pretty much set around here, I'm gonna work on saving and reestablishing my financial status. But first thing is first, I'm gonna do a reveal. I was approached by one of my buddies, my purse buddies. Love you, Mid. Mid was doing like a sale, I guess, cleaning out the closets as we always do towards the end of the year. And that was some things she was trying to get rid of. And I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her in this video. So she said, there was a Celine that she had. And I said, oh, that's just so cute. And she offered to sell it to me for a fair price, and I said okay. And I said, well, this is gonna be, she told me, well, it's gonna have a little defect on it, but overall the bag is in great condition. So I went ahead, I went for it. It came, that was my last purchase of 2014. That was not necessary. It came in the mail today, which is January the 2nd. And I think it's cute, and I'm gonna carry it. So I just want to introduce to you this Celine. It's like the Phantom style. I want to say, I don't know if this is a micro, because it is definitely smaller, a little bit smaller than the black Celine that I have. So, but it is the Phantom style, because it got these things, I don't know what they call them, hanging, and this is how it looks. So the defect that she told me was the S's. So you see, this is kind of different from that. So that's a defect. The people who I roll around with are not necessarily bag snobs, or a lot of them still carry the real cheesy knockoff bags. So I think for them, they just gonna see this and think, oh, it's just a great bag. So, but us purse people, we know the difference. But like I said, it was a fair price, and there's ways to get around it. And I don't think people should be staring that hard at your bags anyway. So it's a way around it that we can make it work. That she gave me an idea. So I'm just gonna open up the inside and just show you how it look. I think it'll be good. Now, is it on the same level as my black one here? Not necessarily, but it will serve its, not necessarily, but I believe it will serve its purpose. So here's the back. I will carry it. The idea she gave me is to use these bandeau types, scarf thingies. So I'm just tying it up. You know, so this would be one way to, you know, camouflage it. And once we put some stuff in here, it'd be good to go. So that's like one way. I'm not a good bow tire. I would have to fix that a little. Bear with me. Bring that up a little. So something like, you know, something like that. That can be a good way to, you know, camouflage it. So I'm looking, and I have a sweater that actually matches this, so I'm going to try to coordinate that into my, try to wear that sweater, and then I'll coordinate that with my, coordinate that sweater with this bag, and we'll be all good to go. So that's it. I'm done purchasing. But like I said, I still would do video reviews. I'll do an updated collection. I thought about it. I think I make 2 years in February or late January, but my 2-year anniversary, I didn't celebrate the 1-year anniversary, but I did celebrate the second anniversary. I'm going to celebrate the 2nd year anniversary. So there is many more videos to come, not necessarily unboxings or really hauls, but there will be, you know, more informational videos coming up. Also, you know, my journey through the year, I can do something like that. Also, I'm gonna do the 365-day challenge. I know they got the 52-week challenge, but they also got the one where you put in the penny for the day of the year it is. So we're on day 2. So if you're doing the penny one, you should be at 3 cents as of the day, and I think it equals out to be like $600 some. But I made my mind up. What I did is I counted it per month, how much it's supposed to be per month, and I'm just gonna put it in like that per month. Maybe put in extra, and I'm just gonna have mine go all the way up to the week before Thanksgiving, because mine will serve a purpose of money for Christmas shopping and just having money available around that time, because a lot of things do go on. You get invited to events, so it would be nice to have, you know, some cash on reserve to do that type of thing. So when the holidays come up, you're not pressed. You're really, you know, my aunt does it every year. She saved money in her credit union, and Black Friday hits, she has her cash money and she takes off. She's not swiping. The only time she says she's swiping a credit card, that's really she's trying to get some percentage off, where she take it out her funds and make the payment back towards the credit card. But other than that, she does a cash-free Christmas, and you know, that sounds good to me. Not racking up debt, not scratching your head trying to pull things together at the last minute. So that's something I want to try to do with this. And you put in the savings, and hopefully your savings is, you know, also building interest on that money as well. So for 2015, I said my thing was going to be collect memories, not things. So this is going to be a focus on me, you know, saving my money, building my money, and trying to live, within means, try to live simple. And I was reading a book, Diva Economics. I want to say it's by Michelle Hammond McKinley, and I read it before, but I'm currently rereading it now. It's just helping women to get their finances and just get their life back in order. One thing she was saying, how sometimes there's just simple items such as body wash and body sprays and that type of stuff where we'll overindulge it. And you know, I love Bath and Body Works sprays and soaps, and I love Victoria's Secrets. And she was saying so often we just continue to buy that we never really use up what we have. So she said what she did, she decided to challenge herself to use up every single thing before she bought it. So she said she had so much body wash sprays and lotions that she went a whole year without buying it because she just used what she had. She encouraged you to take an inventory. So I did that, and I realized I have a lot of lotions still. I have a lot of sprays, hand lotions. She just said some of the simple stuff, deodorant. You just have just this ton of stuff because there's always stuff you need, so you feel like you need to buy it. But if you really look and see what you have, take your inventory, then you will see like you will have enough. And I believe like my lotions and all that, I probably do have enough to last 6 months to a year. So that's one thing I'm gonna try. Another thing, use it all. Yeah, so they use it all up. So yeah, sometimes you just, that's anything simple as toothpaste. You see toothpaste, I'll say, oh my goodness, because I always need it. But then you find yourself, you got half. Tube is half open. This tube is full. This tube is a corner left. So I'm just gonna apply that to use up everything until you run out. She's also saying go shopping in your closet. There's got to be things you do not wear, and with that, she was just saying, if you ain't wore it in a year, 2 years, it's probably time for you to give it up. She talks about consignment. And going to a consignment store, she talk about selling stuff on eBay. So that's one thing I'm gonna do is just go through my closet and really see if there are clothes, shoes that I can probably make some money off, or at least give them away to a shelter or through my church, because there's someone who always could be in need of that stuff. Another thing is just to say, when I want to collect memories, meaning I want to travel more. So that's, I'm going to have to make a decision. Do I want a bag or do I want a plane ticket? Do I want another pair of shoes or do I want tropical paradise? So it's just really going to be, instead of me buying out of, guilt or buying out of sadness or anger, because I have shopped like that. And it's a lot of us emotional shoppers and emotional spenders just buy stuff and it supposed to make you feel better. 9 times out of 10, it don't make you feel better. I just want to focus on having more experiences, traveling more, trying new things, meeting people. That's what my goal is. Just try to, live a life that's more fulfilling. I say my life have not been fulfilling, but just live a life that, just enrich with different experiences for the year. That's what I want to do. I do want to take some trips this summer, no later than early fall. I do want, jump on a couple of planes and take off somewhere. So that's what I mean by collecting memories and not things. It's just, actually being on a budget, being structured, just taking care of what matters. That's going to be my goal for the year. And I believe, discipline and, trust, me putting my confidence in God and just being disciplined for a change. I believe I'm going to, rebound and recover, and I'll be back in financial shape no time. I've been in a credit card debt program. I don't have much longer left on that. I think I have another year and 3 months. So that's helping me to get rid of the credit card debt. So I am taking, steps to live a better financial meaning life. So I'm going to stop now, but I just do want to encourage you just to really work to strive, have a better life. People talk about they don't believe in New Year's resolutions, but just set some goals for yourself. Maybe not resolutions, just set some goals. And I can just be happy to say that every year, I come up with at least 7 to 8 goals, and I would say for the most part, I even accomplish them all, or I accomplish over half. For the most part, this past year, 2014, I pretty much accomplished most of the goals, with the exception that I fell off on the financial part of things. But pretty much, I met somebody. I was working out hardcore. It's time to get back in that gym, so I'm definitely going to get back on track with that. Always continue to build my relationship with God and just seek Him and understand what He has for me and the path He would like for me to go. So I would say just set up a couple of goals. Goals that are realistic as well, and then just check on your goals, whether that be every month, or I like to do what I call the 6-month checkup in June. See where you're at and see what you can do to help you enhance the next 6 months. So that's all I have. Take care. I am gonna do another video in regards to getting rid of some items out of my closet, so a little sale if you're interested. So email me to my subscribers, or people might be interested. That's cool. So I'm gonna be bringing that up next as well. So with that in mind, once again, Happy New Year. May God bless you real good, or whoever you worship or serve. Because they say there's one God called by many names. That's what some people believe, and I'm not gonna knock them for that. But until again, have a good evening. If you're not a subscriber, as always, subscribe. The more the merrier. Any questions or concerns, hit me up. Peace.